A lesson in resilience, from humiliation to triumph. If I close my eyes and think back, I can still see the classroom where it all began. 5th grade, the year of defiance, frustration, and one teacher who seemed determined to make my life miserable. Mr. L, as I'll call him, was notorious for his rigid discipline, his impossible deadlines, and his complete lack of patience for students like me. The kind who couldn't be bothered with busy work and saw little reason to participate in a system that felt rigged against us. I was never the straight-A student. Homework? I barely glanced at it. Tests? My grades were walking disasters. 10% here, 0 out of 25 there. But I knew something that kept me fearless. The no child left behind rule. No matter how little I tried, I wouldn't be held back, and this infuriated Mr. L to no end. He wanted me to feel small, like I was destined for failure. Things escalated one ordinary day when I was messing around with my friends, laughing at some joke long forgotten, when a balled-up piece of paper flew through the air and hit him right in the chest. Shock. His reaction was immediate. He dropped his phone, an expensive new iPhone at the time, making sure it hit the ground hard enough to cause damage. He turned to me, eyes burning with the frustration he had kept bottled up all year. "You paying for this?" he said. Anger. He pulled up the cost of the phone in front of the entire class and made a dramatic display of demanding reimbursement. But I knew better. Smirk. He had no real power to enforce it, and besides, I hadn't even thrown the paper. From that day on, it was war. He set his sights on me with a determination stronger than before, waiting for every slip-up, every missed assignment. Angry. He pulled up the cost of the phone in front of the entire class and made a dramatic display of demanding reimbursement. But I knew better. Smirk. He had no real power to enforce it, and besides, I hadn't even thrown the paper. From that day on, it was war. He set his sights on me with a determination stronger than before, waiting for every slip-up, every missed assignment, every opportunity to remind me that I would never amount to anything. But the real gut punch came toward the end of the year. And I'll say that the same CEUs, viewers know what he stays in system. The areas and areas see primacy, three trying to are the racist and social people. The nation, the use and things to see to think see cowboys, and since he is plain to use, is CEUs to plain to the neighbor of two whites and people were about. The same size I hadn't even thrown the paper. From that day on, it was war. He set aside only weeks left until summer. He walked up to my desk with a smug expression and dropped a folder covered in yellow minions, the kind of thing that, in a situation, might have been amusing. Inside were all the homework assignments I had ignored throughout the entire year. "I want these completed by the end of the week," he said, his voice calm but laced with challenge. I laughed. What else could I do? When I looked up, I realized the joke was on me, because the entire class was laughing too, and suddenly, I felt the weight of my reputation crashing down on me. "Embarrassment? You will never amount to anything," he added, sealing the moment with words that would echo in my head for years. Time passed and middle school became its own battlefield. 7th grade was rough. I held myself back because I was always fighting, always caught in chaos, always distracted by a world that seemed determined to test my patience. I wasn't learning much, but I was surviving. Fast forward to senior year, and everything had changed. I was the only one in my family, besides my dad, to graduate high school. I had a job, one that paid better than a teacher's salary, enough to make a statement when I walked across that graduation stage. When I saw Mr. L there, watching from the crowd, I didn't need revenge in the way I had once imagined it. I had already won. Triumph. The thing about proving people wrong is that it's not really about them. It's about proving it to yourself. The moment I received my diploma, the weight of his words disappeared. And in their place, I felt something new. Pride.